grew for you. Everyday keepers, that's how we roll. Sharing love and knowledge, soul to soul. Ooh, yeah. Grab your leash or tank, let's take control. Come on. Everyday keepers, yeah, we break the mold.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered. Ooh, is this 39? Is it 38 or 39? We gonna say 39. We are gathered here today to get through episode 39 of Everyday Keepers. You already know this is Don D with Uptown Exotics. Hey, happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. It's not sunny here in Pennsylvania. There's apparently a hurricane coming up the coast. Hopefully, it don't get too bad today. I don't think it's supposed to hit till later. So if you lose me to the hurricane, just know that I'm floating around somewhere like Dorothy. But I'll be all right. I will be all right. And I hope everybody else is all right too. Thank you all for being here. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's going to be a good day. Even if you don't think it's a good day, it's going to be a good day. I promise you that. Um, and I'm gonna tell my dog. I'm gonna tell Quake it's going to be a good day because she don't know it yet. But we're going to continue on these nails. She doesn't like me to do her nails, and last night they got a little long. Last night I got the clippers out and I clipped some of them. Today I'm going to Dremel the rest. But she would not come near me for about 10 minutes. I did her nails last night. She ran into her crate and looked. If looks could kill, I wouldn't be hosting today. I would not be host. She was so mad at me, and I called her. I tried to be, hey, come here, come give me a hug, come here, Quake. And she just looked at me like, no, no, because I know you still got them clippers close by. So no, it is not happening. I'm not having it. So, but little does she know, we gonna get some more today. But she'll be all right. I never forget, and I wish I had the picture when I first got her. And she was literally like this big when I first got her. I gave her a bath in my kitchen sink. That's how small she was. She could fit in my kitchen sink, and I gave her a bath. And when I finished with the bath, drying her off and everything, she came and laid on the sofa and just gave me the side eye of side eyes. It was she was not playing. She was not playing. She was not a happy camper. But she gets over it. She doesn't hold a grudge, which I can appreciate. She don't hold a grudge. But this big one behind me, can you see him? He is, now that he's 9 years old, he's getting ornery. He does whatever he wants to do. I was cleaning up my garden yesterday, and I had some bamboo stakes sitting on the ground. He's never touched anything from my garden. I'm on the a couple feet away from him. I look up and I hear this crunching sound, and there he is just chewing on the bamboo. I'm like, wait a minute, man, that's not yours. That's not yours to chew on. He's been chew. If I pull a pumpkin out, he was chewing on a pumpkin. I caught him chewing on a melon. He's just, he's just trying to tear up my garden, and I'm here worrying about the squirrels and the groundhog in the area. I need to worry about the dog. It'd be your own people, exactly. I, I haven't seen a squirrel in my garden. I haven't seen a groundhog, but this dog, but this dog right here, craziness, craziness. And my guest today, we'll get into that, but my guest is in a coffee shop right now, which reminded me. I went to 7-Eleven today to just get some snacks, and actually I went there. That was my second stop. The first stop was, and I'll get back to 7-Eleven. My first stop was Family Dollar. Went to Family Dollar. There's a note on the door that says no cash. I have $40 in my pocket. I didn't bring my card. And I was like, all right, I'll just buy enough that it'll come close to $40 if they If it, they can keep the change. I don't need the change, whatever. I get up to the register and the girl's like, I can't even accept cash. I'm like, how are you not able to accept cash? Just put it in the thing. She's like, I don't have a drawer to put cash in. Family Dollar, get it together. Please get it together. Because there's been times I've gone to this store that it's either been no cash, they accept no cash, or no card, that because their card machine isn't working, or they have no bags. How are you going to have a kind of grocery store with no bags? And there's a lot of people that walk there, including myself, because it's only a couple blocks away. Or they're just not open altogether. I've walked up there and it's just been not open.
Hold up.
Well,
I got tag in just a little bit. Pause.
go-
I was down and out a little bit, like a bunch of years back, and so I took a job at Family Dollar as a manager of Family Dollar, and I didn't
okay.
even. But the way they did it is they work on short staff, so it'd be just two people, be the
Uh huh.
manager and the cashier. So the manager, so sometimes have to be the cashier, but you got to unload the trucks, do every fucking thing. They are so cheap. Three fucking associates max. So nah,
That's
that's not that,
wild.
that was not it, man. I think I lasted 2 months. There, I'm like, I can't do this. So
That's
fuck,
2 months. 2 months longer than I would have lasted.
I needed the money. I'm out.
Heard, heard. But it's just, and a friend of mine that lives a couple of blocks away, he'll either see me coming or going from Family Dollar, and he saw me walking up there, and I looked at him with my fingers crossed and said, "We'll see what happens today," because it's always something. So since I couldn't get anything at Family Dollar, I went over to 7-Eleven and grabbed some chips because I have no chips in the house. I gotta have chips, gotta have some kind of snack, right? So I grabbed some chips and a couple other things, and I was getting ready to make breakfast. So I was like, you know what? Let's get a Starbucks Frappuccino. I'm not really a coffee drinker, but every now and then, Frappuccino, I like the flavor of a Frappuccino. What's up, Mitzi? I see you. Um, can I tell you, not being a coffee drinker, I should not have done that. I should not have done that because after I ate breakfast, I went and took the dogs for a walk, and the Frappuccino said "Frappa goodbye" in the middle of the walk. I'm like, all right, and Swagger, since he's getting older, he was just walking real slow. I'm like, come on, man, come on, we got to speed up, we got to get home. You taking too long. It's been a morning. It has been a morning. But this chat is blowing up. I don't want to leave anybody out. So let's say hello to the chat. Miss Shauna, I see you with all the purple hearts. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. What's up, Sammy, Mr. 2%? I see you. Thank you for being here. There's my sister. Hey, Kelly. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Maki, my birthday twin. Maki and I have birthday on the same date. It's coming up. Thank you for being here, Maki. Brave, I see you. Thank you for being here. Good morning. And Mitzi, we already said hi to Mitzi, but we can say hi again. Throwing up the whiskey bombs. All the whiskey bombs. Black Velvet said no, she most certainly did. She said, don't come
I got
here.
to say what for my man Thomas too. What up, Thomas? Thank you for
Yes.
tapping, bro. For real. For
Thomas,
real.
haven't seen Thomas in a while. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you, Thomas. RO, what is up, RO? I was flipping through
Yeah.
TikTok. I should have said hi and saw you gaming. I think it was yesterday. I should have said hi, but you were like into it. So I didn't want to interrupt. Yeah, it's got the garden and everything. I see you. I see you. I get the card machine being down, but not exactly. Not accepting cash is crazy work. Crazy work. What's up, Bosa, with the whiskey bombs and the purple hearts? Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Coffee is life, not mine. Not mine. It I don't run on Duncan, but I almost ran home because Swagger was taking his time. But you know what we're going to run? Let's run that sponsor video.
Banana Bread Royals demonstrates that taking risks leads to incredible rewards. Their work with hypo is outstanding, and the way they combine it with their Wookiee line is truly unparalleled. The interaction with other genes like Blackhead and Stranger produces breathtaking, one-of-a-kind animals. Be sure to follow them on Morph Market and Instagram. Lindworm Exotics specializes in a multitude of reptiles such as ball pythons, dumal boas, coastal rosy boas, and false water cobras, to name a few. They are dedicated to providing the public with well-adjusted animals with superior quality. Follow them on Instagram and Morph Market. Black box reptile cages should be your go-to for high-quality reptile enclosures and rack systems. They offer versatile hatchling and adult racks that work with both Vision and Freedom Breeder tubs, as well as a wide range of terrestrial, arboreal, and bioactive cages. Located in Beaufort, Georgia, Black Box Reptile Cages offers local pickup as well as ship and freight. Check them out at blackboxcages.com and use code WhiskeyBomb25 for 5% off. Selected Reptiles works with a wide range of genetic combos, including Hypo VPI Xanthic, DG VPI Xanthic, and Zebra, but where they stand out is their work with Monsoon, Monarch, Sunset, and other high-end morphs. In addition to reptiles, they produce premium feeder rodents, delivering to Florida, Georgia, and North and South Carolina. Make sure to use promo code WhiskeyBomb5 for 5% off any snake. Check them out on Wolf Market or reach out directly. From fur to feathers, Fuzzy Acres has your feeder needs covered. Whether you're looking for frozen rats, bulk rabbits, or harder to find feeders like quail and guinea pigs, they've got the stock serious keepers rely on. Visit fuzzyacres.com for clean, healthy feeders that are frozen and shipped with care. Remember to use code WhiskeyBomb10 to save 10% on any order, and as always, enjoy free shipping on all orders over $300. Grant and Mary of Rec Room Snakes have been breeding ball pythons and Woma pythons for over a decade. They're staples within the ball python realm, and most notably known for their work with the paint mutation and putting it to multiple codoms and recessives to truly unlock its potential. Please give them a follow on Morph Market to check out their incredible animals, and on Instagram to keep up with their projects.
Thank you to all of the sponsors. Huge shout out. And shout out to everybody working behind the scenes to keep Everyday Keepers and everyday episodes on the Whiskey Bomb Network uh, running smoothly. Absolutely. And everybody's saying hi to James B. I didn't see James B's comment, but hello, James B. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. There he is. There he is. Be easy with the cookies and the cupcakes. I still need to order something from you. I got a sweet tooth. I don't know if you're gonna be able to keep up with my sweet tooth though, but we'll see. So today's guest is an impromptu guest. The guest that I had planned didn't. He misread my messages and thought that we were on tonight, and messaged me about a half hour ago saying he's not home. 2 p.m. tonight. I don't know who's 2 p.m. tonight he thought I was talking about. I I have I have no idea. I don't know what he was thinking. I'm replying to Keys for those of y'all that think I'm just talking to myself. I'm crazy, but not that crazy.
He's
but
pulling to me. He's pulling to me. All right.
I'm
I'm
pulling him. There we go.
little crazy, but I'm good now. All right. Just let y'all know. And I appreciate all the support for real. Each and every one of y'all that hit me up, like on the posts and the DMs, the texting. I love each and every one of y'all. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. So fucking much. Y'all have no idea.
Right back at you. Right back at you. All the love. All the love. Don't forget. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. But my guest today, he's no stranger to me, to you, or to definitely to the Whiskey Bomb Network. And is it Geo? Geo? Sorry, I haven't seen that name in a minute. What's up? How are you? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Um,
That's one of the guys that hit me up, and Thomas. But like great, Gio, I fucking love you. Thank you so much.
yes, awesome, awesome. We appreciate that. But again, yes, today's guest, he was going to be in the background, but he's going to be in the front ground today to stand in as my special guest. I don't know what we're going to talk about because this wasn't planned, but you know what? Sometimes life isn't planned and we just roll with the punches and keep it going. Who's at the door?
Yeah.
There he is. There he is, Mr. Elias,
What
Mr.
up, what
Creative
up?
Reptiles.
What up,
What's up,
everybody?
Kyle? Thank you for being here.
Kyle, thanks for tapping in.
A prior
Appreciate you.
guest with my guest host.
Yes, yes.
What's up, Elias?
Not much, just enjoying fall break now that I am free.
I hear that. I hear that.
I can
Oh,
sleep in and do what I want.
yes. See,
Super excited.
I I can't even sleep in if I wanted to.
To be honest, same. Like I always, I turn off my alarm. I'm like, I'm sleeping in, and usually when I'm at work, I get up at 6 o'clock. My body's definition of sleeping in is 6:30
Uh-huh.
or six
Mhm.
45. It really ain't that big of a deal.
I don't even set an alarm, and it's so weird that my body does this. Even
Hmm.
if I have to wake up by a certain time, I'll put that in my head the night before, and
Yes,
I'll wake up like a half hour
yes,
before that.
yes.
I
I've had
never.
that happen to me a lot, where I'm waiting on that 6 o'clock alarm, and I wake up and it's 5:15. I'm like, really, y'all?
Yeah, that's the annoying part when I wake up way before I need to be up, and then I can't fall back to sleep.
Oh man! So that's when I be talking to Stan, saying good morning to him early in the morning in the group chats.
That's
It's
right.
good.
Stan does get up early. Stan be up
Stan
before
gets
the
up before
birds.
everybody. It's just me and him saying good morning to each other at
Right.
5:30 in the morning.
That is too funny. That is too funny. So where you at? You at a little coffee shop that doesn't look like Starbucks.
Yes, no, it's not. It's my favorite local coffee shop called City and State.
We love that.
Well, yeah, City and State, and so it's nice. They accommodate my allergies when I told them of that I couldn't have anything dairy, and
Oh.
they suggested, because they got oat milk, they got what's that, soy or whatever the fake milks, the different milks,
Uh-huh.
and they let me try different coffees with those milks until we finally got the drink I like, and I've been drinking the same thing to the
See,
point, and I come here so much that when I walk in, they just ask for here to go because they already know what I want. They don't even ask me what I'm ordering.
see, that's good stuff. That's good customer service.
Yes,
Definitely shout something like that out. And you don't need to go to Starbucks.
you don't. And
They
and
don't need the
Starbucks
money.
and Starbucks, at least in Memphis, has been slacking. I used to pride them on their customer service and getting things right, but there have been times where they almost sent me to the hospital because I would say oat milk and they would put real milk in it, and
Oh
I'm like,
no.
y'all, this ain't no lactose
See,
intolerant type allergy. This is a I cannot breathe type allergy. Y'all can't keep doing me like this.
can you see the comments?
Let me see. Yo,
I should have known. I should
Gio,
have
you
known
a
he was going to
fool.
start.
Funny enough, Gio, when I was born, I rejected my mom's milk. I rejected everything. I don't like milk, period. Even as a child, when I was in elementary school, I never drank milk. I always drank water during lunchtime. Like, I hate milk with a passion. So that's
Me too.
so Gio. No, I don't need that. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I don't think I drank breast milk either when I was a baby. I know I couldn't do regular milk. I still can't do regular milk, and I still shouldn't do regular milk.
I just don't like the taste. I don't like the flavor. I'm like, what is this? Like, no,
And then
this is trash.
and here comes Bosa.
And then people are like, but you eat ice cream and you eat this and you eat that. I was like,
There's a
that's
difference.
different. There's a different taste when you add extra ingredients than a glass of milk. Like,
Yes.
no, that's a
Yes.
different taste.
Southern Blue will turn you into a coffee head.
Right.
That's okay. That's okay. It's
We don't judge, Gio.
we sure don't. Because you're not alone. You are not alone. And I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? This is a family show. My family is watching. But she know I'm a freak too, so it's all good.
Oh God.
That is crazy.
This is hard.
The
Oh
fairy
God.
dust sound kills me every
I
time.
know.
That is so funny. Everyday freaker. I need a spinoff. I need a spinoff.
That's everyday keepers after dark.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Coming soon at 11 p.m. Everyday freaker. Sure, we can do that. We can do that.
Oh yeah.
Showing off a little merch. I don't normally do this, but it's okay. We showing it off. Got the Lindworm. He's not slacking on the back. I'm not turning all the way around. And then this is custom. This is custom. You can't buy this in the store. What's that sound go? I forget how it goes. I don't know, but you can't buy this in the store. You can't buy this in the store. This is custom. This is custom. What you got on, sir?
Hold on. Since I got this webcam, so I got the Whiskey Bomb shirt.
Yes, I need to get that. I need to get
Limit
that.
Weekend Warrior edition, and we're not slacking on the back. Not a
Not a back
backslacker. And then,
slacker.
of course, y'all know I rep independent black businesses. So this is Kings at the Castle.
Okay. And what is Kings
Lord.
at the Castle?
It's a Disney Parks inspired
Okay.
group of men who are like Disney nerds, and so they created this brand for whenever you go to like Disneyland or Disney World, you can rock their clothing, their shirts and hats and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yes.
yes, and it's black owned, and I just like to rep them since I'm doing the Disney boycott. I'm not buying anything that will make Bob Iger rich, but if you're an independent maker like Kings of the Castle, I got you. I support.
Yes. I might have to get me a Kings in the Castle
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
I
They're
like
on
that.
Instagram. Follow them, Kings at the Castle on Instagram.
I will do that. Nick, I see you. What's up? Thank you
What
for
up,
being here.
Nick?
Weekend Warrior. Thank you to all the Weekend Warriors out there. And my guest is a Weekend Warrior. I'm slacking. I need to be a Weekend Warrior. I think about it all the time, and I just need to go ahead and do it. Stop, think about it, do it, right? Exactly. Exactly. You know what? If I don't do it by Wednesday of this week, because I get paid on Tuesday, we'll get there. We'll do that.
Slay, what it do?
Slay, I see you. I see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And who was it? Thomas with the comment. Everyday freakers after dark in the middle of the afternoon. That's funny. Oh, the topic. Oh, yeah, I'd be in trouble. I'd
He's
get,
right.
I'd get into so much trouble. I get into so much trouble. So, speaking of the Disney boycott, I'm loving it, and I hope other people are doing their part
Yeah,
because
I know I am because there's a lot of Disney fans who are very disappointed at the company because
Mhm.
they always pride themselves of being so inclusive. Like
Yes,
before 2020 and before DEI ever existed, I know when I worked for 2009, they had because Florida is very red state. Um, we're the only company in Florida that gave like health insurance to LGBTQ and their partners, whether they were married or not. They
hmm
gave, health insurance benefits, stuff like that. And so they've always prided themselves of being for the people and being more progressive. And so to see the the mishap with the whole Jimmy Fallon situation and freedom of speech and stuff. That was just very, very disappointing. But it's been coming to a head behind the scenes because Disney has been on all aspects, whether it was the movies, the theme parks, whatever, they would charge more but give you less. So
yeah,
things that used to be services at their hotels and at their theme parks that used to be free, they're now charging like 40, 50 bucks and stuff like that. And it was just it was coming to a head. So the whole Jimmy Fallon thing was just icing on the cake to where everybody's like, okay, we're boycotting,
accurate,
we're done, we're over
accurate.
it. So, and again, we're in 2025. There's so many websites where I can watch the movies that I want to watch and the TV shows that I want to
Oh
watch.
yeah,
And thanks to Etsy, there's a lot of independent people who make fan art and merchandise that I can buy. I don't have to buy from Disney.com anymore. So this boycott is not hurting me in the slightest.
yeah. I,
um,
I saw this a girl on TikTok. She makes like wine glasses, and they're Disney inspired wine glasses. Black girl doing Disney inspired wine glasses. I haven't seen her in a little while. I have to look for it, and if I see it, I'll send it over to you. But I find it amusing that after the whole boycott started, they're now charging more for like the Disney Plus and for their streaming service and everything. Like you're not helping out your cause
Yeah,
at
you're
all.
not helping that a lot. They're like, hey y'all, we brought Jimmy Fallon back, but we're now Disney Plus is now 15 or 16.99. Like, baby, we're gonna stay boycotting it. Like,
Yeah,
no, you're
yeah.
you're good. I will say this because of my race that I've committed to because I'm not racing. I'm racing for a charity. And I've
hmm
already put thousands of dollars into this trip. I'm still going to Disney World in January and doing the race, but after that, I'm done. At least for a long time. I'm not doing no cruises. I'm not doing Disneyland. I'm not doing Disney World. It makes no sense. And like Nick said in the chat about parking, Disney on parking alone. Parking alone, they make over $90,000 a day. That's before you even walk in the theme park doors.
That's too much
Ninety
money.
thousand a day
That's
for
too much money.
parking.
For what? For
For
what?
what? And you much for parking because they own a lot of land and also my family in St. Louis parking was what 15, 20 bucks.
hmm
Them going to Disney now in 2025 it's like 35, 40. So it's gotten to the point to where people, if you go to Florida like what I'm doing, once I check into my hotel, I am Ubering and lifting everywhere. I'm not The rental car is gonna stay at the hotel. The only time I'm using that rental car is when I want to go to places like Walmart or something like that. But to go
Yeah.
in the theme park, no, Lyft is gonna have to drop me off. Like,
There you
nah.
go. There you
Like
go.
I'm not spending $50 to park all the way in the back and gotta walk 3 miles just to get to the gate. Nah, it's ridiculous. It's just greed. It's just corporation
Greed.
greed.
Greed. This country is very greedy. This country is
Very.
very greedy. And you had mentioned about the LGBT and how open they were, but I want to go back to just LGBT
Hmm.
with yesterday being National Coming Out Day. So happy National Coming Out Day to
Yeah.
you and to all of my LGBTQA family.
Yes, LGBTQ.
LGBTQA. And then today is the anniversary of Matthew Shepard's passing.
Yes, yes.
So
That story still breaks my heart.
yes,
Matthew should still be here.
he
Like
really
it
should.
makes no sense.
He
So
really should.
yeah. So in case y'all didn't know, the Whiskey Bum Network is a pro LGBT network. We support the fam lambs.
The
But
family.
yeah, we support Glizzy squads all around.
Hey, if I'd have known you were going to be my guest, I would have worn my Glizzy Squad shirt today.
Man, if I'd known, I would have worn mine too. I thought I was just gonna be backstage today. Oh man,
Glizzy Squad.
oh man, where's KG?
I was going to say, speaking of Glizzy Squad, KG going to text me Friday talking about, I better see your ass in
It's
Tinley.
Tilly.
And I told him earlier in the week because he had messaged me then. Yes, Nick, it is insane. He messaged me earlier in the week asking me if I was coming. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I said, but I need to get there or do something next year. Somebody want me to be in Georgia next year. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. We got to get that worked out. Georgia's a lot closer than California. I do want to go to California too. So
Yeah, I hate I can't do KG's December show, but if they do another one in the spring, I'm definitely gonna try to make my way out again because that show was fun. They had
yeah,
a tattoo artist, they had a photographer there giving out free portraits. It was fun.
yeah, it looked like a good time. It always looks like a good time.
Yeah.
It's like Tinley looks like a good time. It's just Tinley seems to be a lot.
It's a
It's overwhelming.
yes. If you're neurodivergent, it's a lot of overstimulation because
Yeah,
it's a lot of vendors, a lot of people, but a very very small space.
yeah.
You're gonna be bumping shoulders with people and stuff.
And I saw a notice pop up with a message that you put up. Did you get any pictures? I saw you were fussing that nobody put up any pictures of
I
KG.
still ain't got no pictures. I'm fighting everybody spiritually. I don't want YouTube to demonetize us for violence. Spiritually, I'm gonna fight everybody because so many people went to Tinley and not one person posted what was on Levance's table or KG's table. Any of the people that I love, y'all ain't showed me any animals that they had at Tinley, and I'm just very upset. I'm pouting.
I got to go back to Fred's video. Fred did a live. It was like a half hour long, and I was going to watch it yesterday, but I was in the middle of something. So I need to go back. Maybe Fred went by their tables. Hopefully,
Hopefully,
we did a
yeah.
half hour video. I hope he did. Mitzi, I see your flags. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes, Mitzi, thank you.
Yes, and Nick, definitely take your meds. We don't need you to be crabby.
Yeah, don't be crabby, Nick.
But at some point in the near future, I would like to get to Tinley. Definitely want to go to Atlanta. I would like to go to Florida.
Daytona.
Daytona.
Yeah.
That's it. Couldn't think of it. I'm thinking D, and never mind. I was about to say Dorney Park, which is up here in Pennsylvania.
Jesus.
What's up, Jesus? I see you. Appreciate you for swinging by. Thank you.
And all your 50,000 names that Bosa give you.
Right, Jesus, Josue. Yes, I got all the names for you. And everybody, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so.
On all, it's on Wiz's channel, it's on Father Don's channel, and it's on Prophet's channel.
Yes, yes. So swing by
Likes,
all three
comment,
channels
subscribe.
and hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, which at this point, what are you doing with your lives? I mean, but if you're not by any chance subscribed to any of the channels, do so, please, and thank you. And if you're catching this on the replay, leave a comment, hashtag replay gang. Throw some whiskey bombs in the chat. We love all of that. And I love the purple hearts. So throw some purple hearts up in there too. We appreciate all of the interactions. What else is going on with you, Eli? You know what? For those that didn't catch it, we got the shenanigans back together. It was a impromptu. I'm going to say impromptu because we're part of a chat, but it goes so much that I have it muted. So I didn't catch it until I saw the
I figured that because we were talking about it for a couple of days, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of us talking about it. We got to be about it. I'm gonna go live on Thursday after TBD, and then I'm just gonna send y'all the link. And I was like, Father Dunn, he not responding, but he gonna see it. He gonna see it, so he could.
as I saw the Instagram post, I said, "Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, we're going live today. Okay, I'll be there."
Yeah, I was out. Look, I was just over everybody saying, "Man, we need to do a reunion. We need to." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna take the initiative, and we just gonna get started." I was like, I know Father Dunn gets off usually around 6 or 6:30, so he'll see it. He'll hop on when he get off work.
There were plenty of people bragging about KG's animal. You accidentally overheard them. Nice.
See, everybody was talking, but when nobody showing the pictures,
Uh huh. Yeah.
I wanted to see the snakes.
KG was like, I better see you at Tinley. I said, "Are you going to buy me a plane ticket?"
That part. He would have
I,
had you flying Spirit.
if it would have got me there, I'll fly Spirit as long as it got me there. I ain't too
Right?
proud to fly.
Oh, but yeah, it was. It felt good for us to get the gang back and
Yes.
do the reunion show. It felt just like old times. Candy started off at a
Being
10.
Candy.
At a 10. Speaking of which, happy birthday, Candy. Her birthday was yesterday, so happy
Yes.
birthday.
Happy birthday to
Oh,
Candy.
yeah,
Yes,
but she was wilding out
she sure
from
was.
the beginning.
She came in hot. She came in hot.
Yeah.
but I wouldn't expect anything
We're
less
all
of her.
struggling with Evie. We were all struggling with Evie Musk. What she called it, Elon Musk. Evie Musk. We were struggling at the beginning, and like we literally got it all together, the sound, everything, 2 minutes before I pressed live.
That's
So she
crazy.
was, she was, she was on a riot. She was on a riot.
Yes. But yes, it
But
was good to see everybody and be back in the live realm with the
Project
kids, with
Pat,
the
what it
children.
do?
What's
Thanks
up,
for
Pat? I see
tapping
you.
in.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Look, we need to commission him. I'll commission him. We need to commission him to do a theme song for the shenanigans.
That's right. That
That
is
would be
right.
fire. That would be fire.
Yes. Get a little
Yes, you're right.
get a little
Appreciate you,
shenanigans.
Patrick. Appreciate you,
Yes.
brother. For real.
Yes. Pat, a real one. He's a
See,
real one.
Prophet on the beach. He on the beach.
Yo, like I had to get my mind right. Y'all know that. I went a little off. So to get my mind right, I had to go ahead, get those rays in and stand. So get those good juju, that good energy, and nothing like it at the beach, right? See the people
That's
chilling,
right.
the palm trees, got the sun right there. Yep,
Get your mind right.
I got it.
Pat, I need to find some beats. That's my issue. That's the issue, finding beats.
I wouldn't even know where to begin to find a beat. I
Yeah,
wouldn't even know where to start.
but other than that, I've just been trying to do my thing with this breeding, even though it's just it's difficult. People say ball pythons are the easiest, and yet them babies are
Prophet's gonna
just
frolic.
you gonna frolic. Yes, yes, please frolic today. I might even go out and frolic.
There you go. There you go. Everybody get
But
out and frolic.
yeah, I need my feet to physically touch grass. For real.
I need to find some grass that dogs haven't gone to the bathroom on.
That part, that part, yes.
or, or I
Uh,
would frolic in my backyard.
no, don't do it. You Quake
No,
gonna have a surprise waiting for you.
I'm not worried about Quake surprise. I'm worried about him.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's bigger. Yeah, that would be a big poop.
Yes, yes. We don't need that. We don't need that
but
mess.
um, but I am excited because November I am vending again at the
Yeah.
Memphis Monster Con, so I'm
Okay.
excited about that. Hopefully, we'll get the new banner in time. But I'm commissioning Nick to facilitate that for me. But I'm excited. Gonna have a
That sounds
photo
nice.
booth and with the snakes. Of course, Juju was at the first one last year, and he's
Mhm.
gotten bigger since then. So I know people who are returning are gonna be excited to see him again.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I might take Gamora. I'm still haven't decided the other snakes I'm taking with me, but definitely Juju is going. And so I'm super excited, and hopefully I get to meet the guy who plays Michael Myers.
Oh,
He's
there you
supposed to
go.
be a guest there, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I want to. I want to this year get a little head start. I want to do the uh, Juneteenth festival here, my
Yeah,
town. Do that again this year or next year rather, um, and take Chelsea and a couple other snakes to go
yeah,
do
that's
that.
gonna be fun.
It,
Yeah.
it was good when I took Chelsea out, and I didn't have a booth or anything. I just walked around with her, and the kids were so amazing with it. And my neighbor around the corner, she didn't believe that I brought her out, and I pulled her out of the bag, and she's like, why did you bring that snake out here? And after about 20 minutes of me letting kids hold her, I looked at my neighbor. I said, this is why I brought her out here, to show
Mm-hmm.
the kids the snake. Let the kid, because these kids, most of these kids have never seen a snake in person, never held a
Yep.
snake in person. What's up, Brandon? Thank you for being
What
here. Hey,
up,
too.
Brandon? Weekend warrior.
Weekend Warrior, yes, sir. I need to get him and Ball Ross on. We need a
For
chicken
chickens.
episode.
Yes,
We need
yes. I
a
was
chicken
so thinking
episode.
that. Two of them for the chickens.
Yes, but yeah, I was
Chicken minds.
the kids loved holding her, and even this one girl, she was so scared. I could she wanted to hold her, but she was deathly afraid, and I could
Mm-hmm.
see it in her face. And I'm like, "Are you sure you want to hold her?" She's like, "Yeah," and she's just like frozen. And I said, look, and she just kept looking down. She wouldn't look at me. I said, look me in my eye. I said, she's not going to hurt you. Okay. I wouldn't let you hold her if I thought she was going to hurt you. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
look, I'm going to hold her head also. Okay. So I held her head, put her around over her shoulders. Her mom took her picture, and she was just so excited and so happy with it and everything. But there were kids just following me around.
Yeah.
Let me hold her again. Let me hold her again.
That's the best feeling for real. We I did that with Juju at Pride Fest. Cause I could get a booth and a table at Pride Fest, but I like just walking around the festival with my snakes.
Uh,
Cause it's at a park, and we got stopped like every 5 to like 7 minutes, just kept getting stopped. Every time we stopped at a table, somebody else stopped us, and they're like, "We want a picture of the snake." It
yeah.
was a lot of fun. The kids loved them. But yesterday, no, not yesterday, Friday, before we went off on fall break, I sold a snake to a first time pet keeper, but we had to meet as soon as I got off work. So, in order for me to meet her without driving all the way home and back, I just brought the snake baby with me to work. And so I had him behind my desk hidden. And I went to the restroom because I have an assistant in my classroom. So I went to the restroom. I came back, and the kids were freaking out because somebody saw the snake behind my desk and told the whole
Oh.
class. Oh my gosh, it's a snake, it's a snake. And so my assistant was like, I don't know what to do, but I can't calm them down because they freaking out over the snake. So I just went back there, took the snake out and showed them, and I had had like a mini science class presentation that day.
Nice.
Like, if y'all stop screaming, I will show you the snake. I mean, it's a baby. It's a, well, not really a baby, subadult. A
Uh,
lesser blackhead lesser that I
uh,
sold. And so I was just like, okay, this is a ball python. He's curled up in the ball for this reason. That's why we call him that. But it was fun. It was fun. I was just like, these kids, like they were freaking out because it's some kids that speak Spanish, and so they were going crazy speaking in Spanish to talk about it's a snake behind the desk. Oh, it was hilarious.
yeah, my neighbors across the street are Mexican, and every now and then I'll sit out on my steps with one of my snakes, and they'll bring their kids over, and they have little kids, and they'll bring them over to look at it, but none of them want to touch. None of them want to touch. They'll just look.
Nah, my students, they're a little bit more brave. They were screaming and freaking out, but they were like, "Ooh, give it!" And they would reach out. I was like, back up now,
Slow
back up.
down,
Don't reach for the face, cause he's a sweet baby, but I can't make no promises. Y'all better calm down.
right? Right. We don't need any
I,
any
I don't need
test.
I don't need to write an incident report and try to explain to your mama why you got a little dot on your finger.
Mind you, by the time the child got home from school, the dot
That
was
dot would be
going to be
gone.
gone.
Yeah. Look, they'll tell their mom, I got bit. And mom can't see nothing. like where? I didn't want that smoke.
Yes, yes, that's not necessary. That's unnecessary. The
Let me
kids at
see.
Nick's daughter's bus stop bring the snakes every day.
Yeah.
I used to watch this guy on TikTok that would pick his kids up from school with a different snake and get like nasty looks from the parents and stuff.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Yeah, I still got, because I brought Juju the last day of school. Well, the last week of school. It wasn't the last day of school, the last week of school, because we had our end of the year carnival that we have every year at work. And now those kids who were there who saw him now asking me when they see me down the hallway, "Are you going to bring him back? Are you going to bring him back?" I'm like, at the end of the school year, not now.
Yeah,
Ask me in May.
that's fun. Yeah, so I definitely want to do the Juneteenth festival. I'd like to try to do Pride Fest. That would be fun. Some of the parents won't even get out of the car.
Yeah, the people who are scared the most are the parents.
The
Every time,
parents,
even at the end of the year carnival, like the parents was like, ugh,
yeah,
like kids was surrounding me and walking around with me, trying to touch Juju and stuff.
yeah. When I had Chelsea out at the festival last year, the parents they would be like, "No, I'm good," but their kids would come right up to me, and parents would stand about 10 feet away watching.
Just like every time I do a photo shoot, I get booked for a photo shoot. The models will book me, or the photographer will book me, and I show up to the studio with the snakes, and the model is excited, like ready to work, can't wait to hold the snake. Her big bodybuilding looking boyfriend is in the corner hiding,
Uh
like,
huh.
"No, I'm good. I'm good." I was like, "You sure you don't want to pet the snake?" "No, I'm good. I'm good." Like, I was like, "Dude, you're like 6'7", 300 pounds worth of muscles. You really think the snake is gonna kill you?" They can't even fit your biceps in their mouth. Like, calm down.
No, they just and it's that stigma. I don't comprehend it. I work. What was that again? These only would come to mind. Exactly. Exactly, Nick. Have to drive
That's
elsewhere.
funny.
That's
He
bad.
hold his bladder to go somewhere.
That is really bad.
Ah, that is funny.
And it's not like the snakes are out roaming. And that goes back to, I've said it before. People have commented, "Oh, I'm never coming to your house now that I know you have snakes." One, you ain't been here. Two, I didn't invite you.
But then, yeah, two, I didn't invite you, and three, even if I did not have any animals, even if I didn't have a cat, a dog, or fish, you still wasn't coming to my house because I
That,
don't like people in my house.
that
Like every time a friend like even hints at wanting to come over, I'm like, I'll meet you somewhere. Like, no, don't come to my house. I'll meet you somewhere. It's cool.
right, Nick? They're not free range. They're not just roaming around the house.
The all of us aren't Lady T's. Shout out to Nicole, but
Yeah,
all of us don't have our snakes just free roaming 24/7,
no,
like she has her retics. Oh.
be pushing furniture out of the way.
Now I feel like Gamora gonna end up being that type of snake though. Once she gets bigger and there's no way I can lose her, I'm like, okay, Gamora, you good. I'll be
Yeah,
back in like 2 hours.
right, right.
And she'll come home and she in the bathtub.
But I just and now that I have snakes, I don't understand how people are not afraid of that. That can do much more
that could
damage.
that could rip your face off if he wanted to. If
I mean,
someone
he
was to,
won't. He
yeah,
won't.
but he could. There's
He'll be
like if
he'll
someone
get
tried
more
to break
drool
into
on
your
you.
like in his heyday, in his prime, if someone was to try to attack you or break into your house, I'm pretty sure Swagger could do some damage. You had that person in the hospital.
And the funny thing is, if somebody comes, the reason that I'm not worried about them or somebody getting into my house, anytime somebody walks in the house, the dogs are right there, and because of their size,
It's intimidating enough.
they're intimidated and they don't walk past the dogs. They get in the door and they stay right at the door. I have to tell people just come in, walk past the dogs because they're not going to let you pass if you don't keep moving. So you gotta keep moving.
And see, I'm such a dog lover at
What's up, Jim?
times. What
GEM.
up, Jared? I'm such a dog lover that I am so oblivious. Like I don't think, one dog might be reactive. And so if I went to your house for the first time, I wouldn't even think about it. I'd be like, what up, y'all? I just walked by. Like Swagger and Quake could be growling at me, and I'm like, what up, y'all? Just walking down. It would
Well,
confuse them. They gonna be like, wait a minute. They just walk past
well,
us.
Swagger would greet you at the door. Quake would look at you, and then she would walk away and look at you from a distance. She's shout out to the whiskey bomb or the weekend warrior.
Yes.
What did I just see? Yeah, I realized that now. GEM and then Elias is like,
I
"What's
do,
up,
I do,
Jared?"
I do forget that. Like I said, hey Jared, but my brain didn't say, oh yeah, weekend warrior. Like it just did not comprehend it.
People are terrified of your Aussie. Really?
But hey, I used to own a Pomeranian, R.I.P. Chance. But
Oh,
but I will
Pomeranians
say
are different.
smaller dogs, I don't mess with.
Yeah,
Like I feel like I don't mess with them. Big dogs, I will risk my life to pet a big dog. Small dogs, I'd be like, nah, you cool. I give you your space.
a Chihuahua, I won't touch.
Chihuahuas, Yorkies, Pomeranians, those anybody who got a
Jared.
Napoleon complex, I give them
I
their
went
respect.
to some people that I used to hang out with. They had a Chihuahua, and she was crazy. She was absolutely crazy, and I don't think she had teeth, but she would still try to bite.
Hmm.
And like if they wouldn't hold her, she would run up and bite the back of my pants or something. She was crazy. I would not go near her at all. I don't mess with Chihuahuas. They're
You just reminded me of one of my adventures of being at the Petco doggy daycare I spent before COVID hit.
Uh-huh.
I was working at a doggy daycare while being a teacher assistant. And one night, it was a dog that came in overnight because their family went out of town.
Mhm.
Well, she wasn't a Chihuahua, but she was one of those small dogs. She was so vicious and like trying to attack you through the cage. But
Mhm.
when I looked closely, I said the baby ain't got no teeth. It was just all gums. Cause it was just, they was like, yeah, it's a senior dog, and I was like, she gonna gnaw me to death. She gonna gut me to death. Like,
Well, me to death.
well, I had
She
to
gotta
look
be
closely to
intimidating.
see that baby didn't have no teeth in her mouth.
Yeah, I've worked at a doggy daycare. They can be crazy. They can be crazy,
The
and
Yeah, the king of the playground was, is it Baskin Hound or is not Bloodhounds? Whichever
Basset
one
Hound,
that's, yeah, whichever one that with the droopy eyes, the cartoon
Bas-
dog with the, yeah, Baskin.
Basset Hound.
First of all, the baby was like 20 pounds overweight, but
Oh,
he ran the playground. And what he would do is that
right.
he would walk up the top because they had a slide. They had
Uh-huh.
a literal plastic slide that they could go down and stuff like. He would go to the top, and instead of going down the slide, he would go to the edge and just jump and land on other dogs.
I'm the king of the playground.
I was like, sir, you too. First of all, you too fat to be belly flopping like
Right.
cannonballing on other
Yes.
dogs. I thought he killed one dog before because it was a little puppy. All I heard was because he just nosed out.
Well,
That dog was crazy.
at the doggy daycare that I worked at, there were like probably
Santos.
7 or 8 different yards that we had for dogs to play in. We had a yard for the small dogs,
What up? No rock him. Mm-hmm.
and then we had multiple yards for the big dogs, and then there were yards for the dogs that could not be with any other dog.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, those walks, those solo walks I had to do with the dogs that wouldn't get along with nobody.
Uh huh.
Man, that was fun. That was fun. I was like, especially getting them out because they were like more cage aggressive. I'm like, oh, let me go get Big Bubba over here and take him for a walk.
What's up, Rock? Thank you for being
What
here.
up, Rock?
Thank you. We had there were these two French bulldogs that would come, and they were brothers. They lived in the same house,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes we would have to separate them because there were days if they were together, they would just gang up on together. They would pick a dog and gang up on them. Separate, they were fine. They would play and do whatever, but they would
Yeah.
just. And then we would have like if the dogs got into started getting into an argument or a fight or whatever, we'd have these paddles that we would use to try to separate them.
Uh-huh.
They would fight the paddles. They would go after the paddles. They did not care.
You always get those ones. We didn't have paddles. We had spray bottles. We
They
would
didn't
spray them with
care.
water. We would spray them with water. I would spray them with water, and one dog would just open his mouth like.
Uh huh.
I was like,
Uh huh.
"Boo! You are defeating the purpose. You are defeating the purpose of this spray bottle. I'm trying to stop you from fighting." And he's in there thinking I'm trying to give him a drink.
Yeah, they didn't care. It didn't matter. Whatever we used to try to separate them, they would just go
we
after it.
had we had an older lady who had two poodles. This is when I learned that poodles are the biggest assholes in the world.
And they are.
She
And they
had two
are.
poodles, and they, oh my gosh, those dogs. They were just bougie, and they were mean to us. They were mean to the humans. They always wanted to fight us, but when it came to playtime with the dogs, they would just sit, put their paws, and just knobby and stuff.
Are they getting ready to close up?
Yeah, they about to kick me out.
Well, it's a good thing the hour's up.
I know, right? We about to get kicked
Elias,
out.
Elias getting kicked out. The light's about to go out on Elias It'll be dark.
I keep forgetting that Sunday hours are different. I'm used to the rest of the week. I'm like, oh, I got to 6 o'clock.
The lights will be out on Elias. Elias will get cut off. The Wi-Fi be shut off. Elias be gone. Elias be gone. Well, Elias, thank you for being my impromptu guest today.
No problem. No problem.
Certainly appreciate you. My originally scheduled guest, for those that popped in late, thought that we were going to be on tonight
At 2 a.m.
at
instead
2
of 2
a.m.
p.m.
apparently. ENT,
ENT, what it do?
what is up? Thank you for being here. But thank you all for being here. You know where to find him. You know where to find him.
Yes, creative reptiles on everything. We're going to walk outside together.
Yes, yes. Let's take a walk. And you know where to find me at uptown_exotics on the Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And I want to thank everybody for joining us today. And if you're catching it, right, Eric, a 2 a.m. show, that's a different show. That's a different kind of show. That's for adults only. That's going to be the freak show. The everyday freaker. Watch it. Watch. Fine. That's the everyday freaker show. Everybody, I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you're catching the replay, you know the deal. Hit that hashtag replay gang and throw some whiskey bombs and some purple hearts in the comment. Look, I got a purple heart. See what I did? Purple heart. You see it in there? Again, Elias, thank you for being here. Appreciate you for being my guest, my impromptu guest. And everyone, and T-Keys, thank you. Shout out. Much love.
Brother, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And everybody, be yourself. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? I love you. Have an awesome week. Peace and be wild.
Dearly beloved, we are here to talk about this thing called keepers. Keeper means forever, and forever is a mighty long time.